Look, I love the idea of new crown ranks being added, especially near the end, but the endgame stuff they added are just awful. For those who don't know, on March 4th, 2025, Mediatonic added 13 new ranks to the crown ranks. 6 of them are at the end of the pass, and the rest are scattered throughout it. They'd also introduced emoticons and phrases to the crown rank as well. In total, we have 80 ranks. Let's start with the positives. It's great to see the ending rank be a round number. We love round numbers in this household. Some may hate its inclusion, but seeing emoticons and phrases be introduced is great, since at the moment, this is the only way to earn them without having to pay with money. It's incredibly greedy on how you have to buy the Fame Pass in order to unlock them, and they also cost showbucks, though it's only 100, but I digress. Regardless, them putting emoticons and phrases in the crown rank is a net positive. I do like the fact they increased the tail end of the crown rank, as it'll give players who already completed the crown ranks a reason to pick up the game again. Hard to believe it's been over 2 years since the last time they made ending ranks. Golden Dragon and Marvelous got introduced in Season 1 Freefall aka SS1. It's great seeing the middle part of the crown ranks get some content. In 11.1 aka July 2024 update, they also added 13 ranks, but it was more focused on the lower half. Oh yeah, and the stationary banner looks pretty good in my opinion. Regardless, this is where the positives end. Believe it or not, the crown ranks got introduced in Legacy Season 3 or on December 15th, 2020, and that season was winter themed, and you can tell that some of the contents of the ranks were pulled from that season, such as the ice cream skin, ice cold banner, to name a few. So with the addition of Remarkable Metal and the Arcane Drake costume, it doesn't surprise me that they added costumes that can be seen in a Fame Pass. I will say, them choosing to break the long-standing tradition of every final crown rank skin being golden is crazy. Although with Marvelous, you could make the argument that it's not a truly golden skin, and really looking at it, it's not, but it does have some hint of gold spread throughout. For a while, there wasn't a skin like it, so it was fitting that would be the last skin you unlock. Also helps that Marble has a certain level of prestige, along with the usage of wreaths or rights, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, on the upper part of the skin, which I believe is based on the olive wreath, which was something you'd earn if you won the ancient Olympic Games, which fits the sports theming they had going on in Season 1 Freefall, while simultaneously it being the final prize, evoking a sense of triumph, which again fits for the ending of the crown rank. I can see why they added Arcane Drake. It's a skin that has special effects baked in, which none of the previous endgame skins had. But I don't know, man. The thing with the crown rank is that it's currently the game's only progression system, and gold skins were a great way to showcase the time and dedication when put into the game. Though with time, they've lost that prestige and wow factor, since it's a lot easier to earn crowns in this game now. Cause man, back in the day, I'm talking 2021, if you had a Golden Knight, which was the previous endgame skin or the final skin you could unlock back then, you were that guy. Heck, I'd even say Golden Wolf to a certain extent. With some exceptions, gold skins could only be earned via the crown rank, which makes it special, and you'd feel great when you finally unlock them. Whereas Arcane Drake looks like something that belongs in a Fame Pass, and is certainly not worth 7,000 crowns. If you were in a game and had this skin on, no one would have guessed you earned that for the crown rank, and I just personally don't like how the skin looks. The Remarkable Metal skin is the first and only carbon fiber skin in the crown ranks. Oddly enough, I think this should have been the final skin, and Arcane Drake should have been the penultimate skin. I believe this is the second carbon fiber based skin, but I could be wrong on that. Carbon Knight is DLC, which costs money and not showbucks. While I vastly prefer the skin over Arcane Drake, I'm just not a fan of how it looks. I've been pretty tame so far, but what I find absolutely stupid is the inclusion of emoticons and phrases near the end of the crown rank. Like look, I get it. The previous crown ranks had this with banners, colors, and patterns, and don't get me wrong, I found those to be incredibly stupid as well. Still angry that Barnstormer is a thing you can unlock. Like, are we serious? Who cares about a stupid freaking nickname? Dog, in my 3,000 hours of playing this game, and I've been playing this game for like, gosh, maybe like 3 years with some change, I've never seen anyone have the Barnstormer nickname equipped. And as stupid stupid and asinine as I find those inclusions to be, more specifically near the end of the crown rank, near the beginning and so the middle of the crown rank, that's fine because you want to include a variety of cosmetics so you know people actually have things to equip, especially nowadays since everything good costs money, and I understand that, but after a certain point, enough is enough. We shouldn't have to grind potentially 100 or so hours or thousands of hours for a freaking emoticon. What's funny is that after you unlock Golden Knight, you pretty much only unlock full skins till rank 76. And before this expansion, when you reach Golden Knight, it's pretty much full skin city until you get to Marvelous. They added 2 phrases and 1 emoticon, and that one phrase is in the middle of the crown rank, which in my opinion is way too far ahead. It should have been in the lower part of the pass. 7,000 crowns will net you a generic emote. Like, what a joke, dude. Who asked for this? And the phrase is the most cookie cutter thing I've ever seen. It says, farewell friend. Bro, if they keep this up, I'll be saying farewell Fall Guys. Like, are we serious? It just feels insulting to include emoticons and phrases at the end of the crown ranks. I haven't even talked about the other stuff in the ranks. I don't really have any opinions on them. Good to see they added a variety of stuff like wearables, banners, patterns, etc. And it seems like they added stuff from 11.6, like the Goblin wearable and sneaky phrase. And the Dino Relic costume reminded me of the Tricerabones costume that was a part of Fame Pass 12, aka July 2024. So it's safe to assume they were made in the same update. Really goes to show that they'll add whatever leftovers they have from previous updates into the crown rank. What do you think of the crown rank changes? Comment below and let me know. A special thank you to our Max Store aka $5 members, Jumpin' and Runnin', Decal, The Editor, Axel Profi, T-Man, A Random Guy, The Salt, TM, and Dr. Pepsi 7926 for your support as always.